Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the back office. Yes, today is Famiclone Day. I don't know what happened to the Player 2 controller and I don't know why this mod has been done in the past, so we're going to have a look inside. Probably not going to fire up this Rinco classic. This is the PAL Captain Majid and Turtle, which is Ninja Turtle. Home computer 3600 to 5 million, is that? Or is it 500? No, 500,000 Rinco. Yep, Famiclone. I had an original Japanese Nintendo Famicom with a disc drive, and I have to admit, I got one of these after I'd sort of long sold that, and it's pretty good. You know, the plastic is a bit cheap and all of that lot. But actually, you know, they did play the games pretty well, and damned if I remember the difference. The only thing I think's weird when I plug it into a TV now, the picture doesn't seem very good, doesn't seem very stable, but that may well just be modern technology making our eyes a little bit more sensitive to that now. Last one, got the last screw. Just noticing, this is the Street Fighter X Turbo. What's X? 10? Turbo 40. And it's made by Konisoft. Koni 1993. All rights reserved. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful thing? This cartridge is probably worth more than the console. And 7570. Don't know what that is, if that's how much it was. Thought we might. Let's have a. Do you want to have a little quick look inside if I can get it open? Of course you do. Little quick look inside if we can. Don't! You're going to damage the plastic. You'll devalue it. Stop! Stop! These are hard to get into. Yeah, not going to bother. Forget about that. Right, let's get back onto this. Ooh, isn't that a treat? It's a real treat. I can see that this though looks like to be a built-in cartridge. I can't remember if this had built-in games or not, but looking at this, I think it must have. Yeah, awesome. Guess there's some sort of chip select that goes on when you shove one of these in. That's kind of neat though, isn't it? That's very cute. Right, so clearly something was up with the power supply to have this bodge added. And it might have been added by me, a very, very much younger me, judging by that soldering. In fact, I'm going to desolder it because it's so nasty. You nasty boy. Oh my life. Look, everything is covered in a layer of funkiness. I don't know where this has been kept, maybe in some sort of high humidity environment, but yeah, everything's looking a little bit corroded on that board. Not very happy. But it's also seems to be all the, if I just peel this off, you can see it says video, audio, two audio and ground. So I wonder what all this this gubbins is for really. Is it some sort of tuning? Oh look, it does say NTSC PAL, so it's some sort of tuning thing. So I wonder what format the video is before it goes to those stages for sort of processing. Is that RF or is it composite? Just going to look at the back of the. It doesn't say. Oh, that's an RF tuner. That's why. So if it's feasible, we can get composite video from there. We don't need any of that rubbish. And that's going to be good to go. I might just probe that out if you don't mind while I'm here. I don't know if it's something I fancy doing right now, but it might be something I'll do in the not too distant future. So it's a common ground. Yeah, look, it's a common ground between all of those. So then you've just got the an audio. I don't know what's going on with the audio. Is it going through like some sort of amp? So this is the first time I've really ever considered something like this. I don't normally get involved in all of these mods people do for composite, but I think I might just have a go at this at some point because that's definitely going to be something that this will benefit from. Right, let's keep moving on though. So that's one thing. Potentially there's going to be a composite mod in the not too distant future. But notice this bit of PCB material hanging over that. What is that doing? It's literally just over that. I don't know if that is just sort of like a strain relief, that bit of PCB material, if it's really doing something of like, you know, RF. It'd be nice to get another joystick though, joypad, to sort of match the old one, the blue colour. If I recall though, on the original Nintendo, the original Famicom, there we go. Yeah, that's okay. Just crude little board. You didn't actually have any joystick wires. They were internally terminated. So if you wanted to change the joystick, you actually had to open up the whole thing and replace it. It might. I think it had some brutally short wires too, just really short cables. Right, that seems to be back in. So, well, I might as well just continue the teardown, the last bit then, just to show you. So that's the board with the game on. So that's essentially the cartridge. That means this last bit here is the actual main board, which just does everything. And there's an awful lot, it looks like, of solder around here, just sort of solder splatter. I'm sure they were particularly well made. That's it. That's your whole Famicom. Now I've got something that could be a little bit interesting to you. If you bear with me for a few seconds, I'm just going to walk across to another side of the back office because I've got this. It's a bag. Bag not particularly interesting in itself, but interesting because of what is in it. Now that's just one part. I think this is maybe that's another bit of it. Anyway, what this is a NES. This is basically a Nintendo Entertainment System, and I don't know if it's functional or not, but it looks in pretty good nick actually. So if someone wants some NES innards, I've got some NES innards, and I've got the little cable that goes off here too, which I think is the reset and start or whatever at the button, pause. And you can see there's a hell of a lot of difference between these two boards. So that and that, you can't even compare really, can you? Also though, I noticed there's a lot less pins. I know you could get an adapter actually to put these games in each other, but there's a lot less pins on these sort of Japanese style ones. So I'm not sure how that worked really, because yeah, you definitely would have needed an adapter, but there's as far as I know, the Japanese ones actually had additional pins and additional hardware for, you know, audio, so that's a peculiarity. But the quality of this board is gorgeous, considering how old. Look, this is 1987 it says on the board, but I don't know when the board itself was actually made. You can't see a manufacturing date. But yeah, look, it's really good nick. Everything looks pretty much brand new. Yeah, amazing. Amazing you can get away with just one little blob. Kind of emulates that whole thing. So I'm probably going to just do some research on that and probably put it back together. But yeah, if you've got any comments on this, if you've done a mod, if you can let me know if you think this is composite, component, whatever, so I can try and do a conversion on it, I will, and then I'll plug it all back in. And we'll have a look at what's in this cartridge. I've got this cartridge here, and I've also got Lunar Ball as a separate cartridge, so you can try that. I think Lunar Ball was actually on one of these multi-game things. So yeah, there could be a Lunar Ball up for grabs. Hope that's some use to you and been interesting. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and as ever, thanks for watching.